TigerCats fans, it's your digital host, Louie Butko, and very pleased to be checking in on the CFL Combine. And we thought we'd check in on some guys who have local connections, including Evan Floren, who is an offensive lineman at Queen's University, born in Ancaster, and he's with us now. And Evan, I mean, what is this experience like for you?
For me, this is everything. This is like what's always been leading up to, It's just one of those times in your life when you're just especially like dialed in, locked in, just looking forward to it. You always have to remember why you're here and what your purpose is here. And that always has to be like the foundation of what you're doing and what you're thinking all the time. And then everything else is just like living in the moment, I guess.
Obviously, the reason you're there, you were a first-team All-Star with the OUA last season, a second-team All-Canadian as well. What did you take away from your time at Queens?
I was very fortunate to be recruited and go to Queens because the way that our coaching staff, we love to run the ball, and we have a fantastic O-line, fantastic running backs, and coaches that love to run the ball, love scheming it up, like really, really fun run plays, get into space, classic inside run, running up the middle. Everybody's on the same page. And it's electric. It's awesome.
Obviously, you're teammates with Anthony Federico, other side of the football. But what about, have you talked to Anthony about his experience in his first year? What are your conversations been like with Federico?
I talked to him a bit, just talked to him about his season a little bit, his experience and stuff. And obviously, it would be sick to be teamed up with him again. Obviously, I'd be practicing against him, other side of the line. That'd be pretty good throwback to the old Queens.
Now, growing up in Hamilton, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Were you a TigerCats fan?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good. And
naturally.
Hopefully. I mean, you know who you're talking to here. What was it about the TigerCats? Obviously, being from Hamilton, but what else about the TigerCats kind of drew you into the team, but also drew you into football?
When you play football in Hamilton, you get introduced a little bit. Like I remember, I played on the junior TigerCats like really early. I think like grade 6 or 7, and we had like this, I guess it was kind of like a combine or like a little like practice thing at the old Hybrid Win. And that's like your first like introduction to the big time. Everything's so much bigger than like the HAAA grounds. Like everything's just like, whoa, like this is a huge stadium. And it's just like, it's the next level. And you watch games, and it's awesome, man. I love Hamilton.
You were a big Marwan Hage fan growing up too, weren't you?
Yes. He was like the first player, like when you're a fan and like, or at least when you're young, like you don't really like pay attention to the O-line, but like he was the first one. It was like, this is an O-lineman, he's doing like everything he can on the field and off the field, and like this is him. He's the guy. And it's like usually you wouldn't even think of like O-lineman like that, but like he was him, and it was awesome. It was great to watch him play. What would
the team that drafts you, what would they be getting in Evan Floren?
I love being explosive and being fast, and I want to make O-linemen known not just for being huge and strong, but to be like athletic. They're athletes. I want to make plays, like I want to make big plays,